What's up, everybody? I'm your host, T. Mattis, and welcome to another edition of Any and Everything. That's right. We up in here jamming in the group, and today we're gonna be talking about a little bit of immigration. But first, I got to hit you with a video like this.
They want to ban candy canes because they're shaped like a J, as in Jesus. Well, listen to me, you stupid.
Little snowflake. So let's jump this off into that immigration video.
Days before the holiday, Ani Lopez Biosa, who is undocumented, tried to fly from Boston to surprise her family. But just as she was about to board, ICE agents pulling her aside and taking her to a detention facility.
As soon as I got there, I burst into tears because I couldn't believe it. And spending the night there, sleeping on the floor.
You slept on the floor?
Yes, because they don't give you a little mattress, nothing. It was just the floor.
Hours after her detention, a federal judge ordering the Trump administration not to transport Ani out of state or the country. But despite that order, Ani was then flown to Texas and later deported to her native Honduras. An ICE spokesperson telling ABC News an immigration judge ordered Ani be removed from the country over 10 years ago when she was a child, and her deportation was justified because she, quote, has illegally stayed in the country since.
10 years ago, a federal judge ordered that girl out of the country under Barack Obama, Democratic rule. 2025, a federal judge is ordering that she stayed, but they deported her anyway. Now, the reason why they deported her anyway is because she was told 10 years ago to leave. At 10 years old, I hope she had family down there. I don't know their situation or anything like that. And I know a lot of people go, that's right, you don't know her situation. Yeah, but guess what? I don't know a lot of the people in the world's situation outside of America. I got problems dealing with people inside of America who were actually born here legally. Those are the problems that I actually keep my mind on. Because if you had that attitude, then I should be just focusing on the rest of the damn world and nobody else. So I focus on my family and friends that are in my country or any country that I can legally go to and stay. I focus on those people. I don't know what you should be focusing on, but guess what? A federal judge under a Democratic law kicked her out the country 10 years ago, and I'm pretty sure she knew it at 9 years old or 9.5 or 10 years old, even though she couldn't grasp the whole concept of it, because I know you're going to give me the whole kid thing. But all of her teenage years, she knew she was illegal. All of them. Once she became an adult after 18, hey, shit, if I was her, I would have been giving the judge about $5,000 to try to get me to stay here. I don't want to leave. And that probably would have granted me a stay, because everybody knows how America works. They work off money. And if you have enough of it, you can stay. Everybody, I don't even have to sugarcoat that. Everybody knows how America gets down. If you have enough money and your crime is not serious enough, you could buy your way up out of some shit over here. You could definitely buy your way up out of some shit in America if you have enough money. I'm saying that. And I'm just a regular citizen, but I'm knowing that's what it is over here in this country through observation. Yeah. You don't have to be a dummy to absolutely understand how we get down here. A lot of the world doesn't care how much money you got. Go break the law over there and watch them cut your mother hand off, as they should, breaking their laws, thinking that you could come into somebody else's country, break their laws, and just skedaddle on out. Nah. I'm with that whole, follow the rules of the land in which you live on. So, on those notes, immigration is all messed up too. I'm not going to sit here and say that they're perfect, but I am not going to sit here and not call out some bullshit, because they love pushing this narrative. They love pushing this narrative, and they love pointing fingers until you have, like I said, a little fucker like me who will go and I'll research and I'll dig out and I'll be like, oh. While you keep saying Trump, 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 you also let the cat out the bag about 10 years ago about a federal judge actually asking for her deportation under Obama. That's why I'm not even Democrat or Republican. Under a Democrat, which should have judges like, oh yeah, she could probably stay and let's try to sort her out and let's just help this one child. Under Republicans, I could see judges saying, no, get your ass up out of here. Isn't it weird how it flip flops? Obama's in charge. The judge wants her to go. Everybody knows Obama was deporting more people than any other standing president or sitting president in history. Trump's in office. A federal judge wants her to stay. They deport her anyway. So you go ahead and you just let that swirl around in your head a little bit. Because I've done letting it swirl around in my head a little bit while I was sipping on my Juan Valdez coffee. Oh, it's such a great coffee. You should get you some. You should definitely get you some Juan Valdez. All that other organic and yo, yeah, I grind my coffee. Yeah, yeah, do what you do. Do what you do. You know, do what you do. But get your cup of Juan Valdez. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I'm gonna say peace to y'all. Cause I got other shit that I could be doing too, but I love talking this shit right here because I know I can do that too. And I do it with ease. I'm glad I didn't take up journalism in school or I didn't take up all of that crap. Because I know once I start digging in facts and things like that, yeah, I could roll with the best of them. Probably, I don't know. You roam this earth long enough, especially if you were born on American soil, and you probably could spew some shit out of your mouth too every now and then.
He said that he was gonna get criminals, then why is he doing that? People like me who are in college doing their dreams, having an education, why are he doing this to us?
Oh, and sorry about that. Before anybody criticizes this video or tells me anything, you got to understand one thing. There's a part in this video that goes, "Oh yeah, a federal judge, informed them or told them or ordered them when she was 9 or 10 years old to leave the country." I would love for most of you to go, "But T, she was only a child when that happened." Shut the fuck up. Shut your ass right on up. You know why? Because I know where I'm at. We prosecute 11-year-olds in this country. 11-year-olds and send them to juvenile jail, but with adult years to do. So yeah, I know where the hell I'm at. I know what planet I'm on. You understand? Everything ain't right and just on this planet. But if you fuck with America, you need to start reading some rules, regulations, laws, and all types of restrictions that might get you fucked up in this country. Because yeah, America is not perfect by far. No. But I'm with the shit. I'm with the shit. You come over here and you get out of line, do not, do not expect anyone to have sympathy for your ass if we are over here locking up 11-year-old children with adult years. I'm talking like 7, 8 years. And I'm talking about like shit like for manslaughter. So yeah, I don't care about your criminal history or what you do. You break the law in this country, they gonna handle your ass. And guess what? A person like me is gonna be like, hey man, you know what? Ignorance to the law is ignorance to you. And if you find yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be, regardless of what age you are, over here in America, they do not give a fuck. They don't. They don't. And I don't even wear a watch, but I know that time is fucking ticking. You understand? I'm aware of that. That time is moving forward even if I don't have any watches on. So yeah, hide your wife, hide your kids if you come to live in this country or come sneaking in this motherfucker. Because when they peep, I don't care what you was doing in your life. If you ain't got that dough, America will show you a door. And I'm with that shit. Yeah, get with the program, you know, or get your ass rolled over. And that's just a cold world that we live in. And I'm, like I said, I'm in no way, shape, or form in power anywhere. But I know that I like just going to work, having my free time, this, that, and the third. And yeah, fuck all that other shit. So I don't care how old you are. Once you were the age of probably 10 years old in America, you should know between right and wrong. Because that's how they say, that's how advanced we are these days. So yeah, don't expect me to have sympathy for nobody who breaking the law up in this country. You want to break the law, then kill your ass to jail. That's right. I'm a civilian, baby.
Surprised and not more. Oh, it's so beautiful to see people for who they truly are, liberated. Now we must learn to accept that these amongst us are people too. True. Then we need to tell them to get the fuck out. No, that's right, people. When you're talking to demons, you got to use that language. Get the fuck out. Best make
What you mean you ain't got the money yet?